What have we got here? Steps leading down. The gap is big enough to squeeze through. I only hope that my rig up doesn't collapse as soon as I'm in. Whoa, now where's this then? Looks like the inside of a tower. And here's some kind of crater in the floor. Looks like something's exploded here. The safe survived the explosion undamaged, I'd say. These burns may have well come from a welding set. The kid reckoned that Angelina looked real pleased with herself. Somehow she must have got the safe open. Now what have we got here? A combination lock, but not with numbers, with letters. Sheesh, I can only guess here. Chains, wrought iron rings, crudely hewn stones. Not exactly what you'd call modern craftsmanship. Rather more like a Frankenstein movie. It looks like there wasn't any fire. There's no charring in the rubble. Whoa, hey! A welding torch. Angelina was using some heavy gear. But it doesn't look like it's been used. The safe wasn't cut open. Whether the crack goes back to the explosion or appeared later, I don't know. Whichever the case, it doesn't look good. There's paper lying everywhere. Most of it soaked through from rainwater. Here's a folder. It's only wet on one corner. Newspaper cuttings. From 1981. 12 years ago. William Gordon in fatal accident, Willow Creek. William Gordon fell on Tuesday from his studio in the tower of his home due to unknown causes. Blah, blah, blah. William Gordon, suicide. As the police today announced, we are now dealing with the fall of the master of Blackmere Castle, close by the village of Willow Creek. In all probability, a suicide. Here's another piece a week later. Grim serial murders in Willow Creek. Blah, blah, blah. Latest victim of bloody trail, Vic Valley, just 12 years old. According to police sources, his body was found next to a stone circle in the woods. The condition of the corpse gives reason to suspect a ritual killing. Another 2 weeks later. Main suspect in Willow Creek murders identified. As Scotland Yard has announced, It has been established that at 3 of the murder scenes, there are signs which suggest the involvement of Samuel Gordon, the grandson of William Gordon, who was killed last month. Samuel Gordon was found dead 2 weeks ago at the foot of one of the towers of Blackmere Castle. Apparently the tower from which his grandfather had previously... blah blah blah. Reports about the murder fest in Willow Creek 12 years ago. No wonder that Sir Richard was interested in it. William was his brother. I can't get through there. The passage has collapsed a few yards in. The poster survived the explosion relatively undamaged. It was probably hit squarely by the pressure wave and then pressed against the wall. Here's a table showing the occurrences of blood groups. Here's a table showing the occurrences of blood groups. Metal holder with several blood samples. The boy mentioned that. There's a number on each sample, and there's a list of names stuck on the back of the safe. Now let's see. Weird. The numbers 1 to 5 are missing. That's Richard Gordon and William Gordon. Gordon's blood. What does Angelina want with that? Does she need it herself or something? Does she want to stop it getting into other people's hands? Whatever it is, I can't trust her anymore. She's in this thing somehow and she's lied to me. I ought to drive back to Willow Creek. Maybe she's turned up there in the meantime. And then we'll see. There's nothing else in it apart from the blood samples. And I know what I had to know. Angelina was after the Gordon's blood. The question is, why? And what have I got to do with it?
Whoa, you've been in the crypt? Are there coffins in there?
Yeah, but no vampires.
Shame.
Well, what is it then?
A car! The other man's back!
The other kidnapper? Thanks for the warning. Okay, run home and tell your parents they should call the police, okay?
Cool.
I've got to be careful. Tom won't be too happy that I've disappeared. Luckily, it seems to have not rained here for a while. Otherwise, I would have... Tom's car's back there. Maybe I could hotwire it and...
I don't care what's happened to your head, you useless pisswit. Make sure you get the old cow on the phone. I'll look for that bastard.
I'm never gonna get to the car. Tom would see me, and I think I've seen a weapon. Looks like there are two options. I can wait here for the police and then explain to them for hours on end what's going on here. Or I can lay a trap for Tom and then steal his car. Down there's just stone and junk. Perhaps a few objects from the Middle Ages. Swords, armor, that sort of thing. But that's for archaeologists to worry about. The shield hasn't been moved in years. Oh, false alarm. Explosion which caused this kind of damage in a closed space, so Richard wouldn't have stood a chance. Logic tells me that the tower has been standing like this for years, and so the chances are pretty damn slim that it's all of a sudden gonna collapse this minute, just while I'm here. But my gut tells me that I shouldn't stay here any longer than I absolutely need to. Works perfectly. Newspaper articles about Samuel Gordon's killing spree. Oh, that must have been the story at the time. Gruesome ritual murder, violence, mystical hocus pocus. An absolute feast for the press. Whoa, hey, a Weldon torch. Works perfectly. A piece of plastic tube. Okay, I'll stick it in. Rather light. The walls of the pipe are thin. Maybe it belongs to part of a ventilation system or something. A thin-walled plastic pipe, not even 12 inches long. That wouldn't do anything. The rip in the hose is a good yard long, and the tube isn't even 18 inches. I can't mend the hose like that. Unless I have a good reason to do it, I'm not gonna set fire to anything here. here's a table showing... The lid is partly fallen in. Tom's still keeping guard at the castle entrance. As long as he's there, he can't get into the garden without some risk. A certainly old, but still functioning water tap. The rip in the pipe is so big that I can just as well let the water splash onto the ground. Unless I have a good reason to do it, I'm not gonna set fire to anything here. An old, but apparently very sturdy hook made from metal. The hatchet is old and pretty rusty, but it looks kinda halfway usable. The piece with the rip can't be repaired. I'll cut that bit out. Okay, now I've got two halfway usable hose ends. Yeah, great. The tube fits exactly in the hose. Not. If I heat it up first, it ought to expand, and then I could connect the two hose ends. If I heat up the plastic tube, it'll expand. Then the ends of the hose will fit into the tube. think that'll do. It fits. Just wait a bit while it cools down. Done. It's a pretty close fit on the hose. No more water's getting out of there. When the water flows through it, that'll cool the tube down completely. It's on. For a start, I ought to position the other end of the hose somewhere. The hose is in position. I could try to lure Tom here, but I'm sure not gonna wait until it rains and the Morris softens up. Okay, good. Let's put the whole swamp underwater. That ought to do it. Okay, let's hope everything works as planned. Hey! Tom!
Stop! Stay where you are! Don't move or I'll shoot.
And I'd bet that'd be the highlight of your last 5 minutes on Earth, Tom.
Get me out of here!
Why should I? Weren't you gonna shoot me just now?
I wanna get out of here!
Then throw your weapon into the swamp and give me your car keys.
I'll...
You'll what? Die in utter misery?
There. Now get me out of here.
Not so fast. Who ordered you to kidnap me?
You're supposed to pull me out of this!
Was it this secret society?
I don't know anything about that secret society.
The Order. That means nothing to you?
Yeah, okay. I was supposed to find you, knock you out, and bring you here.
And then?
She was going to call me on the phone and give me further instructions.
She.
A woman. Sounded quite old. No idea who she is.
And she didn't want me staying in Willow Creek?
Yeah. I was supposed to bring you here as soon as possible.
Do you know who belongs to the Order?
No idea. I've only ever seen these nutters over by the mine. They were wearing masks. I don't know who they all were.
What's going on with Angelina? Is she involved with all this?
I've already told you. I don't know any Angelina.
Tja, I'm inclined to doubt that. She was only in the village a few days ago.
Then I didn't see her.
You would certainly have noticed her.
One more time. I don't know any Angelina, and there was nobody sniffing around the village either. Except you, okay? Throw me a bloody rope, will you? Or something or other.
All right then, I'm gone. The police will be here soon.
Get me out of here!
Why? Do you seriously believe you're gonna be sucked to the bottom? Idiot.
Excuse me, sir. There's been a letter delivered for you.
Who delivered it?
I don't know. It was in the hotel's post box. But there's no stamp on it, so it must have been delivered personally.
Huh. Thanks. Hey, it's from Angelina. Dear Darren, I haven't been completely honest with you.
I've been concerned with Willow Creek and Black Mirror for some time, and it was you I was looking for in Biddeford. I stumbled upon something there that I don't want to write about here. I can only tell you this much. You are in danger. There's a group of people who are out to kill you. They were already after you in Maine. They caught me here in Willow Creek. I managed to escape, and I've been hiding in a safe place since then. I found out today that you are here. I'll explain everything to you and hope that you will forgive me. No, I know that you'll forgive me when you know the dreadful truth. Come to the old lighthouse tonight at 11 o'clock. Make sure that no one follows you. I'll explain everything to you there. Together we can put an end to this whole thing. Take care of yourself and trust no one. You don't know who might belong to the Order. Angelina.
Huh. Angelina's alive. That's the good news. But what kind of a game is she playing? Can I trust her? She lied to me. She knew about this place the whole time. And I'm sure she wasn't unfamiliar with Reginald Boris either. The question is, what side is she on? What's she up to? Either way, I'm gonna find out this evening at the lighthouse. But I should take some precautions. The only place where I'll get a few honest answers is in the Chronicle of the Gordons. Once I know which role the Order plays, perhaps I can deduce what game Angelina's playing. I've got to find a way to read the Chronicle in the museum. No. I don't know what I could ask Murray right now. Even if there was something interested in the guest book, I'm sure Murray wouldn't give me a look. The hotel's reputation, you understand? Oh, man. pub shut. No wonder. Tom's rather held up in Wales for the time being. I wouldn't know what to talk about with these two. A shredding machine? What's that all about? Shredding machine from the garden of Black Mirror Castle. Who do the mysterious traces of blood on the inside of the shredding machine belong to? What kind of gruesome stories could this machine tell us about its former owner? In what kind of bloodthirsty crime did it play an incisive role? A mystery that will probably never be solved. BS. The window is locked and alarmed. A great place to hide. Bobby's gone, but I'm not gonna get my hands on the book as long as these tourists are around. Perhaps I could hide and wait until the museum closes. So I've just gotta wait. The museum closes in an hour. Hard to believe that I really did fall asleep. But it's only just after 9, and I've got enough time to have a look at the Chronicle and then go to the lighthouse. It's damn dark here. Good that at least a few lights are left on overnight. It's open. And therefore our brotherhood should operate in the spirit of this great man for all time. It shall serve beyond the dominion of the church, free of all the conventions, and over and above all earthly jurisdiction. Commit yourselves only to your one aim, that you may take control of that higher power. Our great strength lies in our secrecy. We stand in the darkness, in the shadows, and look into the light, invisible to all who may impede us. For if no one knows we exist, then we cannot be stopped. Therefore, my brothers, hold to these rules. The members of the order shall not be known to one another. Only the high priest of the order shall be able to call every member by name and rank. At order assemblies, every brother shall be masked so that none may recognize him. No outsider may be informed by the order, neither purposely nor through carelessness. Be wary, my brothers. Behave inconspicuously, but be wary. The day on which you must prove yourselves will come sooner than you think. Let's have a look then. This is where the part about the order seems to begin. Only the brave actions of this valiant man preserved us from Mordred. It is to him, Father Matthias, that we owe for our life and freedom. Let his name not be forgotten, no less his doings, which we carry with us in our hearts. But nevermore shall the destiny of our community lie on the shoulders of one man alone. A man who may not possess the strength of Father Matthias and cannot withstand the powers of evil as he did. Therefore, a secret society shall be founded. The most decent and brave men of our community shall belong to it. They shall guard the academy and the key, the sacrifice room and the scriptures. They shall be the very men that stand between the world and the abyss. They shall pass their knowledge of Mordred and his dark forces from generation to generation. They shall be the descendants of Father Matthias in both spirit and action, for he gave himself for the well-being of us all. Does that mean the Order want to prevent Mordred from gaining power again? 100-year-old crazy ass. Crazy. But assuming the people in the Order really believe in it, then why are they after me? I don't intend to bring Mordred or any other bad spirits back into the world. And even if, how could I? These guys are completely nuts. People have been murdered here because of this ghost story. And Angelina, does she believe in this? Time that I ask her just that. We're gonna meet at the lighthouse soon. The door will be locked, and I guess it's also alarmed. I have to find myself another way out of here. The windows are closed off with heavy shutters, and they're probably alarmed. I'll not get out of there unnoticed. It says Black Ball of Destiny on the sign. Alright, I'm apparently standing right next to Samuel's corpse. Still the same weird shredding machine as yesterday. The window seems to be my only possibility to escape. Unfortunately, it's a little high up. The shredding machine looks pretty dangerous. I wouldn't just stand on it. A run-of-the-mill wooden board. It's part of the sewing machine. I'm sure no one will notice if this piece of wood goes missing. I'll take it. The shred is covered. There are two metal strips, one on the wall and one on the window. That's gotta be a pretty simple alarm. As soon as you open the window, The contact is broken and the alarm is triggered. As soon as I open the window, the electrical circuit is broken and the alarm is triggered. I've got to bridge these two strips. It's only 2 or 3 inches. The cupboard wasn't such a bad place to hold up. Oh, I was so tired I fell asleep. Fortunately, I haven't missed my date with Angelina. Huh. Hardly anything in it. Oddly surprising, considering how little seems to go on here. Huh. I can see a tissue, some pieces of paper, and a chewing gum wrapper. Chewing gum, wrapped in aluminum foil. I just need a paper clip and then I can build an atomic bomb. As soon as I open the window, the electrical circuit is broken and the alarm is... You can't say movies aren't educational. That should be enough. The electricity will be conducted through the aluminum foil, even when the window's open. That went well. I should probably,
Satan!
Not again.
From days done by till days be done, the same befalls each golden sun, a silent shadow hanging long. Gripping terror doth grow and grow, never cast into the light, never is an end in sight.
What? What did you say? Where do you know this poem from?
The spirits of the forest whispered it to me.
Spirits of the forest? What's all that garbage?
Ghosts in robes. They've got horrible white faces. In the forest, near the haunted mine.
Hey, wait! Do you belong to the Order? Hello? That was the poem that Reginald Boris had on him. He probably belongs to the Order. And the bum said he heard the poem near the mine. I should go and have a look around there before I go and meet Angelina. here. Man, what's wrong with me? If I was superstitious, I'd say a couple of ghosts just tried to make contact with me. But let's be rational here. I'm probably just losing my mind. Fantastic. Oh well. Hopefully it's just lack of sleep and the exhaustion.
I don't like it either, but it was right to send him.
Members of the Order, I gotta hide.
Once they opened the grave and the boy wasn't in it, I knew this would happen.
But he was so far away. Isn't it possible that the curse hadn't taken control of him?
She sees it differently. Otherwise, she wouldn't have tried to keep him captive.
Psst. She's coming. We thought we should meet in the mine today, due to the weather. Is that okay with you?
It makes no difference.
I should have guessed. Miss Valley's behind all this. She's Little Vic's sister. She's been really involved in the whole thing. And of course, being a librarian, she knew the Order's history. She must have convinced a few people from the village to get involved. Then, for whatever reason, they've targeted me. And this Miss Valley will stop at nothing. I'm sure of that. Was Angelina in her way? I gotta find out.
What does this mean? Why are we having this meeting?
Is there something new from Reginald?
What about the girl? Is she really here again?
Have you heard anything from Wales?
There's some bad news. Brother Reginald is dead.
What the bloody hell did you just say?
Oh my god!
But this is not the time for mourning. The girl is still snooping around here, and what's worse, he has escaped.
How?
What are we gonna do if he finds out?
Silence. The danger is near. Very near. Both the girl and our American friend could destroy everything we've created over the last few years. I'm afraid we're forced into taking drastic measures.
But we can't.
We've got no other choice.
I better get out of here.
What was that?
Someone there? It's him!
Stop
Darren,
the door!
it's all
The
right.
door!
We're not
Don't
going
let
to
him
hurt
escape!
you. Be careful!
You've got no chance!
I said stop him!
Don't let him escape!
Damn!
Open the door!
He mustn't escape.
There he is!
Come on, hurry up!
He's closing the door.
Push it!
I can't hold it closed forever. Very good. The iron bars have blocked the door for a while. Hell, come on! I gotta get the damn door open somehow. Nothing's happening. It must be possible to open the door with this lever. I'll keep trying. hell, come on! I gotta get the damn door open somehow. Okay, now the door's open.
Quick! We'll have to pry it open.
Use the lever.
No way. I've got no grip and I can't pull myself up. Half of the hose. No idea who tidied it up again. No way! Where and how is the hose supposed to stick? An iron bar. Perhaps I can fend off the guy with it. Good. I'll knot the hose tight in the middle. Perhaps it'll work. Yes! The bar's lying across the mouth of the pipe.
There he is! Shoot!
Too late! Grab him!
I've already just been here. I think I've gone round in a circle. That stinks. It stinks especially bad in this section. Now I'm in the same section of the tunnel I've just been in. There's an iron ladder on the wall. I ought to be somewhere under the car park or thereabouts. There's a metal cover at the top of the ladder. It's not gonna move an inch. Oh, hi, Murray.
What the hell's going on here? You can smell that stench through the whole hotel. Pack your things immediately and get out of here!
There's something I gotta do very urgently, Murray. I'll be as quick as I can, and I promise it won't happen again.
No, it certainly won't.
All right, then. I'm here. What's going on? Come out here and show yourself! Angelina? Where are you? Angelina! Angelina! I'd do anything for you! Why didn't you just tell me the truth? Oh no. Angelina.